These are still stealth. Stable, stable. Yeah, here we need to still go through a lot of people. I need more mesmerize level though. And I'm not sure where do we get to mesmerize level. Is it something that I need to go more forward in the story, or how did it work? But I needed more to be able to eat the specific people. Let's go back. Alright. Oh yeah, that does suck. Yes, I'm not sure how did we got the more mesmerized level. There was something. I don't remember how. Was it like I need to talk more to the people, or is it a skill? Supposed to take. I actually what's it from? Doesn't say.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Doc.
What can you tell me about...
Everybody...
As a nurse...
Yeah.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Evening, lady?
Oh, Jonathan. I cannot believe my eyes. Poor woman. Butchered by some savage scowl.
Everything dies.
Yes, and I'm afraid I'm at least partially responsible. The man, the scowl, I brought him here.
Jonathan, how could you say such a thing?
Forgive me if I feel despondent, for there seems to be no end to the suffering and death that surrounds us.
I'm always here for you, Jonathan.
I have experienced a certain difficulty when faced with holy symbols or trying to enter religious buildings. Have you?
Now that's quite a question. I don't know why, but yes, it has happened to me.
Aren't you frightened?
Very little scares me, my dear. To be compelled to avoid symbols of faith
What
does
from
not
People's
concern me.
Song. Type of negative, you mean? Mm-hmm.
Is this a sign? The hand of God in action? Are we repellent unto heaven?
I don't have the answers, Jonathan.
Hi Salim,
But
how are you
I
today?
believe superstition and magic is just fact awaiting the lens of science.
What do you know of Ascalon? I was threatened by a creature, a vampire in Whitechapel, stating I had to obey the law of conduct.
What more can you tell me about him?
What is Ascalon?
The Ascalon Club are the most powerful vampires in Britain and exert tremendous influence. Take my advice and stay well away.
He was bigger than a man. Huge, in fact. He seemed to radiate violence. I thought he was going to tear me apart. Then he vanished.
Fergal, the executioner of Ascalon. You were fortunate he was not after you, but rather out doing his master's bidding.
Have you embraced this woman? Like the other patient, this Mr. Renfield?
Her name was Amelia. And no, I did not kill her.
Ah, Fergal.
I vowed a very long time ago that I would never take another life, unless they ask.
Is there sufficient vitality in the blood of the sick and dying patients?
Yes, Jonathan. The hunger gnaws at me every waking hour. Frankly, I'm starving.
Temptation surrounds us. Rich, vital, How can you resist?
Over the years, any pleasure I once gleaned from feeding is long gone. I drink for sustenance. And though I still thirst for more, I restrain myself.
Thank you, my lady. I hope to see you again soon.
This story is so underrated. Mm-hmm. It is. And actually, quite a big part of people even tells you to avoid the game because it's boring or way too story-heavy game. I don't know much about it, I'll admit. It is definitely something I do recommend very highly. There is a lot of things in it. Way much more than you would think at the beginning. And the depth of the story is like really good. And as I have said, really love the voice actors in this one. Great choices. I bought it on Queen's recommendations. Good. What? Yes. What has been unlocked since the pro game after all? Aww. But yeah, I would say, like, if you like deep stories in games, I would really, really recommend this one. Cover letter. Good morning, Truss. How are you today? Hope all is well. Well, nothing is on fire at the moment, so I wouldn't say too bad. Can we talk, you mean fucker?
Perhaps we should have listened to what the idiot had to say first.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked alright.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask
Sure,
Tom
I
Watts.
don't
He
think
knows shit
that
how to
will
work.
happen. Mm-hmm. Well, like, sure, you can do that, then I'll eat your
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets? at
little,
night?
what the fuck
Something
there.
like that, but the police
Workers
aren't in
as
charge
well.
here. We are, see?
So you're a concerned
Oh, fuck.
criminal.
This
is that
fuckface,
it?
yep.
Using funny jokes about me
This
and
is
my
like
boys,
a.
are you?
There are people
You
in the
must have
game
some
that
balls.
I saw
you
many men like you.
feel
Jim,
sad
Mr.
about
Digby.
eating them or the
Greedy
experience.
little
And then there is
cockroaches who
this
feed on
fuckface,
despair.
but you feel sad
kill
about
you
eating
for
him
that.
because, you know, his blood is.
Yeah. You've been a
Doesn't sound
soldier,
like
I
it's
can
something
respect
fine,
that.
it sounds like it's something.
So, tell me about your gang then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
What can you tell
But
me about
you'd
this part
have
of
to
town?
wash his
Things
blood
ain't
out of
that
your
bad,
teeth
thanks
with
to
some
us.
strong whiskey. Yep.
We give people what
Exactly.
they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could
He's
be
gonna
more
give me-
efficient.
More efficient?
Uh.
Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Oh, so there is another queen.
I know you're
that we
looking
need
for
to kill.
an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby. Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I don't have any money for you leeches.
I'm not here for charity, Miss...
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife, and his name means something round here.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and looked death in the eyes. The boys will mourn him. Except one of them, maybe.
No, he did not
What can you
fight
tell me
until the
about
end. I
I'm a
picked him
businesswoman. I buy and sell things.
on his
and I
neck
send my
behind
work
him.
boys
So he
after anyone
definitely
who
did not
don't
look
play
death
nice
in his
with me.
eyes.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless.
Yeah,
and the
fuck him.
useless. Ask them, they must know something.
Yeah, these people are not like...
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
They are not nice,
Good evening.
I'd say.
Hello again.
Can I see...
As long as you...
Common handle party, yet they don't have the cool leader. But yeah, they are not nice, and you definitely don't feel like, oh, these great people.
Mark?
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
Oh, it's Mr. Vampire Hunter. Can we eat him?
I'm a tracker of these creatures.
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted things to change. To really change. And to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Do you still see your comrades, then?
But damn, he's
Even
moving
if you
a lot.
don't agree with their methods anymore.
Like, yeah, I do know he's
No.
drunk, but
I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid
he's still,
idea.
damn, he moves a lot.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly, so joyful.
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
No reason at all to rejoice, then. Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
This guy sounds
What
like
kind
you.
of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so
Not the
much
voice,
to forget
obviously.
it.
The despair thingy
Now
he
I
talked
can't
about.
remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is. I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Okay, we could find it.
Inebriation
We
aside,
could definitely find
you
it.
need
That
medical
alcohol really took you.
Yes.
You should
I
share
feel
that
sicker
to
than
others.
usual these days.
take this then. And perhaps you could try to
But if
slow
we
down
drink
the
his blood, will we get
Hey, Doc, you don't
Frank
really
too?
want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
That's what I'm wondering.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know.
Because I have
heard he'd
feeling
been
that his
abducted.
blood is
I don't
quite
know
a
if he's back.
Who could tell me then?
About a sad
rich with alcohol at the
Try
moment.
asking Tom what's about.
Just a guess.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Goodbye, Mr. Now this
Good
fuckface.
evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist.
Vampire
and
hunter.
they're
Hey,
close.
yeah.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science. Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
So, how exactly?
My name is. Yep. Closer than you think.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual.
Hi,
I
Tomo
try and
Yuki.
encourage people to stay indoors.
You know,
but
how are you
people
today?
are
I'm sorry if I can't pronounce your name correctly. How are you today?
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters
How is
to alert
everyone
the
here?
population to the
Okay,
vampire
so far.
threat.
Enjoying the
Are you
game, so
asking me to paste posters
What's
about
at the moment,
vampires
at least?
around the dock?
Well, he found
If
you.
you wouldn't
And he
mind.
doesn't know I'm a vampire.
If you did
He
that,
just,
then
I
you'd
see you're a
focus
man
on
of
my
culture as well.
controls.
Yep, he did.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
That sounds like me.
Killed one of these creatures yourself?
Can't enter
course I
into
have.
a house without being invited.
kind of
I don't
question is
think
that?
anything does that.
It's a dirty
Allergic
business,
for
believe me.
garlic. Yep. And can't stand daylight. Yep.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These
Thank you for the
evil
follow. I appreciate it.
rodents are spreading like a plague.
Personal questions.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
This poor guy, though. He gives a lot of experience, though.
I'm
lot
looking for
of-
Sean Hampton.
If we manage
Can you
to help
Mr.
him,
Throgmorton?
The sad
or
saint,
like complete
he
the
should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, so...
thing for it.
Really?
I just need to remember
that?
how do we get
It's
to
nothing
mesmerize
personal,
level
Doctor.
higher up?
I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's
Would it
fine
work?
by me.
Nice. Happy to hear.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he
Found
was a
you in your
child,
recommended channels.
he was
Ah.
molested
Oh, I hope you
by
enjoy
a
your
priest
stay
of all
here.
people. Funny thing is, though, it
Have
only
you
strengthened his
seen
faith.
or played the Vampyr before? Or is it your first time seeing the game?
Goodbye.
No.
And good
Okay.
hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
Well, it's a story-rich vampire game. There, we are the Doctor Jonathan Reed. And he's trying to help people while being a vampire. And currently we are making high chaos run, so we are gonna eat every single person. First time to see it, the gameplay, but you heard about it. Okay. There. It's definitely a great one. Okay, those mean fuckers don't talk to each other yet. We know that we are supposed to go there, but we could go make the side quest first, because I do remember where it is, and it should be there. Should be. Was it? Yeah, I think we can actually get there by this. That my name is only reminds me of the Sekiro, and then it reminds me from the Elden Ring, Or the first time we saw that one specific enemy, and all I wanted to say was my name. Well, more like a scream at it. My name is. Yep.
Best be on your way home. Over there! There's one of them.
Look at how much fucking damage do I make it. Nice. Sir, would you like to not do that? Skeletons grow strength. Look at those happy skeletons. Right. Okay, I was supposed to go. Because the crave droppers, yes. The crave robber dudes were somewhere here, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong though. Whoop. But if I remember right, they were somewhere here. Hi Nobushi, how are you today? Love this game? Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. And hi Race, how are you today?
It's locked.
It's locked. So somebody has to be killed. Let me get into.
Easy does it, boys. We can deal with it.
You're doing pretty well. Just woke up. Happy to hear. Hopefully you got some sleep. Okay, not sure if you ate bad burger or not, but we'll see. Aw. Hopefully you did not eat bad burger, because that would definitely suck. Yeah, I'm doing okay today. Nothing special. At least not yet. I'm enjoying being back at the Vampyr. Really like this game. And yeah, so far the Chaos Run is going quite well as well. So far. Though I'm still not being able to remember how do we got Mesmerized level up, because that is something we are currently missing. We need to get it higher up. I will be able to eat more people. Time to murder everyone around. Bleep. Some mysterious background noises.
Yes. The place has changed since the explosion, but it was definitely here. I should find some way to pay my respects. May all who suffered from this tragedy find or rest in peace.
Did you want an answer to Mesmer's question or no? Oh, I would say feel free, since it is not my first playthrough, so I would say feel free to answer. Since, yeah, I definitely won't mind this time. Google says the only way to level up your Mesmerize skill in Vampyr is to simply complete the main quests. Okay, so we need to go forward in the story to be able to kill. Alright, thank you.
Crush the leech ball.
It is a great wake-up call.
Fuck, it's fast.
No. Right. Fucking hell, this area is massive. Need to check out everything because I really don't miss anything. Because if we miss something, we might have to come back here later on, and I really don't like this area. Though now on the third playthrough, and the map starts finally to be way lesser confusing. Like now, a lot of things actually make sense, so that's a plus, I would say.
This
Since
place,
at least the first
Rain may
playthrough
have
was
washed
just
away the
fucking
blood.
pure chaos.
but not the memory.
I kept being lost as
My
fuck
poor
most of the times. But at the moment, like, kinda sorta know where I'm going and what I'm trying to look for in specific areas, so that has changed for the good. Are there any papers we could have picked up? Seemed like it. It's not grave yet.
This is
Else morning
my
note.
watch. Damn grave robbers.
But yeah, decent day. That's good to hear. Right, let's go to the grave, I think. It's too bad this game doesn't have fast travel sometimes, so the running around can be tedious. Yep. Great room. Wait, I can't go there. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we don't go to the mass grave then. For some reason, I did remember that there would have been some sort of boss fight or something in there, but I guess sometimes it's nice to be wrong about boss fights. Like even a small boss fight would have been in there. Now the area where we are at currently. I think there was still something. Probably not much. But something. Loot goblin. Since I did miss like most of the things over here when we run here first time. This world has a bit feeling from the Victorian period, it seems like. If I remember right, it goes nearer to the World War One area. Set in 1960. So it says after the end of the Victorian period. Yep. Variety mode. Whee! And the door has been.
Safer places. There's one of them. Watch yourselves.
See how he's dressed? Looks like an
Oh, fuck. Oh, damn it. I hate those enemies. Those enemies are the most freaking annoying ones. Fuck. Ah. No. Hey. Hey, hey. Oh, come on! Got me stuck in there for a moment. Damn you. The priest? Oh yeah. They are the most fucking disgusting enemies in this one. Super annoying to fight against. Alright. Okay, so this area kinda sorta takes us to the beginning of the game. That area, on the other hand, takes us still somewhere. There is also something, and then there is this area still, so I think we started from here. That one I do know this interior too.
Steady,
That
boys.
one I do know
We've
this.
got one of them here.
Thank you for the bits. I proceeded. Oh, look, she's evolving. Yes. I will become very muscular. So I will evolve. Thanks. Even the werewolves are less annoying. I don't even find the werewolves annoying to fight against. Like, they are not really bad. Or maybe it's just like this playthrough because they really don't do shit. Door has been locked.
I'll send you.
Bonk. Is there anything else? Laughing at the Guardian card. Lovely. Yoink. Yeah, it goes from Vampyr to Super Vampyr. Whee! Now we're up on the upstairs, the other area. There's some. Whoop. There's more or something. Whoop. Whoop. Item. Anything else? Thank you for the lurk, appreciate it. Right, I do think there is really nothing at the beginning of the game area. We'll go check it out. It shouldn't be too long, plus we are already here, so it should not hurt to go there. Should not. Is there anything in here? Could be. Wait, okay. So this is the same area as well. You love this way how they are expressing their feelings from that time. Very beautiful.
Skeletons!
Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. But yeah, I do agree with that a lot. Okay. I think we have gone through the whole area now. At least it would seem like it. There is still the one key in the one, like the beginning of this place. So that one I do need to figure out how we'll open it. I missed the dude, Kaiser. How are you today? You need to replay this to get worst ending possible. I'm going for that at the moment. I'm going for that. Because I did make the pacifist run as well. Did like it, but didn't feel like that happy ending. So now we are going with the worst ending possible. Because why the fuck not? And of course we're gonna eat every single person. But yeah, how are you today? Whoop. Is it here? You have read Bram Stoker's Dracula, but not other books from that time, which you are planning to do that. Ooh. I would love to read Bram Stoker's Dracula at some point, but haven't gotten a chance to do that yet.
It's locked, all right.
Okay, this is somebody's house and we need to find somebody at some point, I think. Ooh. Is this place? Oh, we found another hideout. Hell yeah. Lazy Sunday. Sounds nice. Doing well, just woke up. Happy to hear. Hopefully you'll slept well. somewhere is key. We need to kill someone. Okay. Let me kill everyone until we find a key for it. Perfect. That's how it works, right? Now we go back. Anything? Whoop. I think there was.
This is despicable.
Whee! Right, if that is the room. Thanks. And this is the room that just gives us items. Okay. Oh my goodness, I got stuck. Great. Also, we got the one of the side quests completed, so we can return that, get some experience, and possibly, hopefully, we'll be able to eat one of the people at some point.
Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What?
I found the location of the explosion, Mr. Delaney. I placed a flower for you. Just as you asked.
Really? That's so kind. I never thought someone would... Well, thank you, Doctor.
It's nothing, really. And I'm sorry for your loss.
What? No, I didn't know them. No car was supposed to park there that day. Stupid bastard. Why did he park there?
You're the man who hid that bomb.
I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone.
Yep.
I sense your guilt, Dyson. Why is that? Did you not think violence was an acceptable political tool?
I still believe our fight was just.
Take your
Killing
time.
an innocent couple who were just at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Thank you for the lurk, appreciate it.
That bomb also killed you that day, don't you see? You just die a slower death, drink by drink.
I know. Maybe I deserve judgment. Until that day, I'll just be Dyson the drunk, not Dyson the murderer.
I want you to remember the bomb.
Yes,
Dyson.
I know.
Tell me
I'm
about
just
it.
trying to
No.
find a
I don't.
perfect place
don't
to
want to
save and
remember
all
it.
that before we take the break.
Why use a bomb? What were
And
you
once
trying to
23
destroy?
days and
The
22
Dawson and
hours, and
Dawson
you're still here.
ammunitions
I'm
factory.
impressed.
A symbol of violence against the people.
Appreciate though.
My group wanted to
Almost a
destroy
year.
it to send a message.
Almost.
The victims. They were not the target then.
I spent so much time figuring out the perfect moment. I used a short fuse. No car had ever parked there. They all died.
Is there anything...
How dare...
Soon, yes.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am, Doc.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the
Doesn't
morning
drinks
and at noon.
around
I
the
drink
clock
at night.
and invents vacuum cleaner. Yep. But hey, it's a great thing, you know? Well, we don't get the 900 out of him, but I the gentleman gamer, how are you today? And yes, I do agree, this game is great. Mr. Dyson, let's go eat a fancy dinner with fine wine. Except that he's the wine. Also, what is lying? Definitely not the first playthrough, but oh well. Delicious.
No one will ever know what I did. I'm gonna die
Having
with blood on
breakfast
my
and
hands.
exploring the internet, the infinite rabbit hole.
No one will remember me.
Not fair. Wait, where does the link go to? We got a key. Could that possibly be now that place where I was earlier? Let's see. I like how it says embrace, but it's biting. But yeah, I do hope that you enjoy your breakfast. If you don't mind me asking, what are you getting for breakfast? Alright, let's see if my theory was right. I bet it isn't, but still want to check it out, just in case. This Discord BTM's one song is only available on Epic. Aww. Isn't Embrace like Suleima? Pretty much. Or something alongside those lines. We made a scrambled eggs with cheese and BBQ spices. Sounds like a pretty damn delicious breakfast. This does remind me, I need to figure out what the fuck do I want to eat. Struggle looks real. Right. Where was the chest? I bet it's wrong, but at the same time,
It's locked, all right.
sad noises. But hey, at least now I know that it wasn't that key. Because if I wouldn't have gone and checked it, I would have been thinking about the whole damn game. But is that the key that works there? Yeah, you may make Spanish sauces again for lunch, wrapped in a sandwich for lunch. Why not? I'm not sure what I want to eat beside ice cubes. Not joking. Like, I don't know what else I would like to eat. Like, it's way too warm all the time. Plus, the reasons. I'm still not sure why when we eat, the chanting voices call us Rum Lord. Hey, maybe you are Rum Lord because you are drinking rum from the people, not blood, it's rum. Smoothies? Possibly, but I don't think that's like a proper food. Cool and refreshing, true. Grilled cheese sandwich. That's so good. Ice cubes are improper food.
From Seymour to my beloved mother.
Yeah, they are.
Stella.
They are.
What is this doing here? Who are these people?
Yeah, exactly. Who the fuck are these people? Well, they are better than nothing. Very true. But yeah, it's like every time when this kind of heat wave comes through, it's like eating anything is not great. It's just like way too warm. Fucking warm. And some peanuts, never mind. Add some protein in it. Better. Cats have stopped eating too. I promise I'm not a cat. That's the super corpse, nothing strange. Exactly. Wait. The food or the... Wait. What? Well.
Hello, boy.
Boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't. I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
His blood quality is really low
Do you need
for
help?
some reason.
A real
Run
doctor
away,
caring
boy.
about me. That's a first.
There can
I
be
feel
other
like a real
options about
person.
it too.
A real doctor treats everyone the same, Rufus.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Poor Rufus curls with early grey hair. Yep, that's why people
Are
avoid
you
him.
alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home. You're sleeping rough.
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
Sunlight.
This city has abandoned so many of its children. It's tragic.
Poor Rufus gonna end
I'm
up
no
as a
worse.
vampire food
I'm not
probably.
alone.
Nah.
I'm Mrs. Fishburne. She's
By
been very
folks.
kind to me.
End up in a vampire food.
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
What can
But
you
yes,
tell me about
after this
region?
conversation, we're gonna take
It's all
a
about
break.
staying out of trouble.
Be away for
Since most people prefer to avoid me, it's
at
pretty
least 10 minutes. Try to stay
Have you
away
ever
for
thought
10
about
minutes and
leaving?
eat something and drink
hard.
something.
Where else would I go?
But yes.
At least I know these streets
After
and
this
some
conversation.
people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
Why do people avoid you?
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
So do we get bad luck if we eat him?
What do you do around here?
Welcome back, Revas.
I listen to the news on the
Make
docks,
her eat and drink something.
and I smile at those kind
You
of
already
Australian
walked
Bob.
past my room and we're like,
It is time to hydrate.
Do you have a job?
but yeah, welcome back,
It's hard
Revas.
to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
What do people say about this place?
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
The easiest way to fix most of the damn issues in this damn game,
Do you know a man who
Is
lives
to
in this
freaking
part of
eat
town,
everyone.
A man named Sean Hampton.
every single
looking
one
for
of
him.
them. They cannot fight
Sorry, sir.
anymore if we eat
I
them.
don't know a lot of folks
If
around
we
here.
eat them all, no one is
Most
gonna
prefer
be
to avoid
sad.
me.
No one is
Well, I
gonna
don't think
hurt
you should
each
talk
other.
to him. He may be very sick.
And we
Thanks for the
we're
tip.
happy vampire.
You
Easy
might
mode.
wanna check the Turquoise Turtle. It's a pub not far from here. The barkeep knows everyone in these parts.
You can't tell me that I'm wrong in that.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take
Where's
care.
Arl too? Oh my. Oh my. Alright, let's go into the house.
Good evening, madam.
Problem solved.
I'm
Exactly.
Dr. Reed.
No
I
more
come in?
fight against about the politics
Why?
anymore.
What
Because
do you
there is
want?
no politicians. No
I
fight
work
about
at the
religion
Pembroke Hospital.
things. Because
I'm
there is no
investigating the
religion
flu
anymore. Because
epidemic
all
in
of
this
them
area.
have been eaten.
Ah,
Same with everyone
the
else.
Spanish
No
flu.
sicknesses, nothing.
That's quite liberal of
Just
you,
one
Doctor.
damn
But this is no
happy
time
vampire,
for knocking
belly
on
full of
people's
blood.
doors.
The disease takes away the good people too, madam. Why not let me in?
It's Mrs. Fishburne. Stella Fishburne. And yes, indeed. Why not let a doctor in?
Yes, indeed. Why not let a doctor in? Death is the only politician.
Eyes in the back of that head, sir.
In here, we
Gentlemen
believe
are
in
easy
the art of
targets in
death.
these parts.
What? Right. Gonna loot her house, because that's important. Very important. But no one will be down with the sickness. Very true. Death actually keeps its promise. Yep. And death is the same for everyone. Because everyone and everything will die eventually. No matter who you are, no matter of your where you come from and all
It's
that.
locked, all right.
Everyone will die eventually.
I'm not not sure the epidemic has
Doesn't
got
matter
most
if you're a
people
king
most
or
these
a
days.
straight sweeper. Death comes for all. Something. But yes, we were supposed to take the break before I managed to postpone it more.